welcome back to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on WWE Raw, 30th of October 2017. We kick off the show with the Raw locker room on the stage. Kurt Angle's in the ring. He was to address last week. He says that he let his friendship with Shane get in the way. He's put everyone in harm's way, and he said it will never let it happen again. Kurt promises Stephanie McMahon's music plays. She makes her way to the ring. She starts belittling him about last week. She starts saying that it takes 20 years to earn a reputation, 20 seconds to lose it. Shane exploited your friendship and showed your kindness for weakness. Shane came out and turned 25 years into a mockery, and it was your fault why that happened. She suggested there should be a fourth eye. It is incompetence. She says that you're going to be taking your gold medals to Survivor Series and being the team captain of Team Raw. If you don't win, I will find a new general manager. Damn. What an opening to Raw. Could have done without Stephanie trying to be a bitch, but I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. That's literally just me. But it was a good opener. Kurt looked a bit weak there. I mean, you shouldn't really make Kurt Angle look weak because he's not. If I was him, I would have just Angle slammed her. But that's just me. Great solid opener. Then he's trying to apologise to her backstage. She said if Kurt doesn't believe her, he can ask Mick Foley about trying to get rid of him. One limo leaves, another one arrives. Miz emerges. Kurt yells at him for being late. He says being fashionably late, and he emerges with Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. He mentions that they are he is the captain of Team Raw. And then Miz says it shows that Kurt's incompetence gets rewarded. He says, Miz account for not being there last week. You will have to defend your title tonight, and you'll find out when you get in the ring who your opponent will be. That shows the badass side of Kurt. That's what I like. It's like, you know what? You're going to be a dick. I'm going to be an even bigger dick. You should defend your title tonight. I like it. Then we go to Alicia Fox coming out when Bayley's in the ring and saying that she's your team captain. She has responsibilities to take care of. She can't wrestle, but she has a suitable replacement. It's a returning Nia Jax. Yes, Nia returned tonight. It was amazing. Nia with a shoulder tackle and then a leg drop for the 3 count. The match was not too bad, not too good, just kind of meh. But I like that whole thing that Alicia's like, I am your captain. I actually found that quite amusing. And then after the match, Alicia had a message for Nia that she's the first pick for Team Raw. As Nia makes her way up the ramp, Mojo's music hits, and then he makes his way to the ring. That whole segment was decent for that. And then he talks about people missed him. None of you missed him. How many reached out to him and get wells, but to show you actually care? The answer is none of you. He will think of each of you as he faces his opponents. So got a really good heel promo there. That was actually fairly decent. He then faced Apollo Crews, made Crews tap out with the Kikina clutch. After the match, Titus enters the ring, takes off his jacket, has something to say to Joe. Titus turns his back to check on Crews, and Joe chokes out Titus as well. Don't turn your back on Samoa Joe, that's all I can say, because he will choke you out. Trust me, he did it to Brock Lesnar. You are nothing, Titus. But yeah, decent. The match was but the actual whole program after was decent enough. Then we go to Miz with the Miz Taraj versus Matt Hardy for the Intercontinental title. Matt with the twist of fate. Miz rolls to the apron. Miz drops Matt on the top rope and hits the skull crushing finale for the 3 count. It was a fairly decent match, actually. I enjoyed it. Solid wrestling. Matt had some real good shots to win it. It did feel like, is he going to win it? Is he not? Very on your edge kind of stuff. It was a decent match. Then Kurt's in his office. Alexa enters. She says that she should start cutting some of the dead weight from the women's division to make Raw better, like Mickie James. And then Kurt says that you should defend your title against Mickie James tonight. Fairly decent. He's showing that backbone again. Why he didn't have it against Stephanie, I don't know. But either way, I like it. Alexa got a bit of comeuppance there as well. Then we had Asuka versus Stacey Cullen, either a local talent or Performance Center talent. I can't tell most of the time. Did look like a Performance Center. Asuka with strikes, followed by jumping round kick. And then Asuka lock and Cullen tapped out. Decent match. Asuka looks strong. That's what we need. I like it. Then Kurt is still texting in his office. He sees the message that freaks him out. Kurt tells everyone that it's happening. They are here. Daniel is in the office and Kurt wants to know why he's here. We did go to a commercial at this point. We get back. Daniel tried to calm Kurt down, saying he had nothing to do with the attack last week. Daniel says he knows that he's risking things by being here. Shane does not know. Kurt said he's risking his job. Daniel said he did not agree with what Shane did. Kurt said he's bringing his gold medals and his Raw roster. He's going to take Shane and SmackDown. Take out Shane and SmackDown. And he told Daniel Bryan to stay in his office to be safe. And then Daniel just glares at him. Oh, he said the safe thing before the whole glare. Yeah, I liked that. Good interaction. It was a nice pop for Daniel Bryan being on Raw. It's nice to see him, to be fair. He could be both. I like that idea. And then we go to Daniel Bryan on the phone in Kurt's office. He said he didn't go well. Kurt cared more about his safety. Lights go out. Daniel hangs up. Daniel's still in the dark. He's still on the phone. He knew what he was doing was risking. He said he got to the door and it's locked. The office, with the addition of the lights being out. He said he's getting frustrated. Kane grabs Daniel Bryan by the throat and throws him into something. Yes, legitimately, Daniel Bryan got attacked. That is fucking huge. They won't clear Daniel Bryan. Is this a sign Daniel Bryan's going to get cleared? I don't know if we're blowing this way out of proportion, but they wouldn't even let Brie Bella release a video because they had Daniel Bryan taking a bump. Now they put him through into something. You could see Kane physically throttling him and then picking him up and throwing him. So, yes, please, clear him. Please, please, please. Okay, yes. That was decent. Then Finn Balor versus Cesaro. Balor sends Cesaro over the top rope. The suicide dive onto both of them. He sends Cesaro back in, and then a coup de grace to the back of the neck for the 3 count. Decent match. Sheamus tried to get involved a couple of times. He got his comeuppance in the end. It was a decent, solid match. After the match, Kane's music plays. He makes his way towards the ring. Balor punches Kane, but Kane with a boot to the head. Kane picked Balor up and hit a tombstone on the stage. Absolutely decent. I like that. Balor kind of remembered what he did, so he attacked him and it didn't work out. So yeah, I liked that whole thing. It was really good. And then Seth Rollins versus Kane. Kane catches Rollins on a springboard move and hits a chokeslam for a 3 count. It was a fairly decent match. I enjoyed that one. And then after the match, Kane goes after Rollins and Ambrose makes a save, hits a Dirty Deeds. Ambrose walks around the ring and Kane sits up. Ambrose is attacked by Sheamus and Cesaro. Kane with the tombstone to Ambrose. Kane with the tombstone to Rollins. This storyline is absolutely amazing. I like how good you're making Kane look. Just change his goddamn attire. It looks shit. And then Daniel Bryan is put on a stretcher, taken out of the building. The announcers talk about what happened to Daniel Bryan. Corey talks about how Daniel was here for good. Booker appreciates what happened to Daniel Bryan. Fairly decent. I enjoyed that. Miz is in the back. Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel and him talk about the victory. They enter the locker room and said there's a horrible smell. He sees a garbage bag, and then Miz says Braun is here. Curtis tells Miz that Strowman is not coming back. Bo said that they are here for Miz. Ooh, I'm intrigued. Decent segment that was. Then ringside area has been set up for a trick or street fight. I like him. I like the trick or street fights, are decent. And then Miz sees Kane in the back. He says he loves how Kane took care of everyone tonight. He said, remember throwing Strowman into the garbage truck. He said that everyone helped as well. Kane said if Strowman is around, he knows how to find him. He thanked Kane for being on the same team, and Kane said they're not on the same team, laughed and walked off. I like that. Kane's like, fuck it, dude, I ain't involved now. It's your problem. You're the one instigating it. I like the whole thing. Then the trick or street fight. Heath Slater and Rhino dressed as Santa Clauses, and Luke Gallows and Cole Hansen dressed as their characters from Southpaw Regional Wrestling. Gallows puts a pumpkin on his head. Anderson also has one on his head. He goes for the turnbuckle splash, but Rana catches him spinebuster through the table for the 3 count because Gallows put it on the wrong way. It was fairly funny. There was a load of pumpkin spots and that kind of stuff. It was a fairly fun, decent little match. WWE does know how to do comedy matches now and again, and that one was a decent one. Then Miz is trying to explain to Cesaro and Sheamus what happened with the bag of garbage. Cesaro said someone is messing with him. Sheamus said there's no way Braun is back. Miz says it's good to be part of a strong team. Cesaro and Sheamus say he's alone. He then rings Curtis and tells him and Bo to pack the bags because they're leaving. I like that. He's getting abandoned by everyone. It's really good. And then Elias in the ring. He sings a song about Jason Jordan, saying he's not here, that kind of stuff, because of what happened. Jason Jordan's music hits. He makes his way to the ring. Elias swings and misses. Jordan punches, followed by an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Picks up the guitar, puts it in the corner, and then stomps on it and destroying it. It was really fun. I like that. The song was decent. Jason Jordan destroying the guitar was a very nice touch. I like that. Then the Miz tries to leave. Kurt Angle stops him and complains about Miz arriving late and then trying to leave early. He tells Miz to stay to the end of the show or out. See, badass Kurt Angle. We love it. Enzo then makes his way to the ring. He talks about Kalisto not getting his title back. Drew Gulak said there's one word to describe Kalisto and he spells out S-O-F-T, soft. I don't like it. It's S-W-A-F-T, soft. But either way, I like that. And then Kalisto versus Drew Gulak. Kalisto with a solid soul for the 3 count. After the match, Enzo attacks Kalisto and hits defeat on Kalisto. Decent enough. I enjoyed it. It's not the best program, but it's pretty entertaining anyway. And then Miz complains about how they got so close to a clean getaway. He tells Axel to call the limo driver and have the car ready for them to leave as soon as the show ends. Because Hobbs say for the night. It's really funny. And then Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James for the Raw title. She literally just does a massive punch straight to her to get the 3 count. It was brutal. She knocked her out. I liked that. Really good. She celebrates. Then we see the Miz and Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel try to leave. They get in the limo. Miz asks to go to the airport. There's a garbage truck stopping them. Miz, Axel and Dallas try to get out. The garbage truck backs up, drops in garbage in front of them. Strowman appears like he's the Terminator. The Miz tries to escape the limo, but Strowman is after them. Alexa's still in the ring celebrating. Miz and Axel enter the arena, both thrown on the stage. Strowman emerges. Miz get thrown into the LED boards. They finally make their way down to the ring, kind of thing. They tried to start Strowman on a few times, but that didn't happen. Strowman hits 4 power slams on Axel in the ring, then takes him up to the announcer's table and hits a 5th power slam through the announce table to end the show. That was a lovely, lovely beatdown. Curtis Axel is so dead. He's fucking dead. It was so entertaining. I did enjoy that. That was a nice, fun little thing. I can't wait to see where they go with this. And that was a fairly decent edition of Raw. I actually really did enjoy it. Kind of annoying that I missed the first 20 minutes because of changing the times. But what are you going to do? Now, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give this video a like. Please support me on Patreon. Link in the description below. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later.